Hi friends, welcome to this class. So in last class we were discussing the examples of this Metz-Novo reactions, right? So in this class let us continue with that, right? So let us see the second example in Metz-Novo reaction, right? So the second example is, see here. So what is this? This is acid group, right? RCOOH. RCOOH is an acid group and it is treated with alcohol, right? In presence of what is Metz-Novo reagent? We know that PPH3 in DEAD, dead, right? Diethyl azido dicarboxylate. But here we use azapiridine. What is this azapiridine? And the solvent we use is CS3CN. What is this azapiridine? Azapiridine is pyridine structure, you know, right? So this is pyridine. What about pyridine? Here N double bond N. This is nothing but azapiridine. So here it will be like this. This is azapiridine structure. So here also this is act as electron withdrawing group. This also act as electron withdrawing group. Because of this, these nitrogens will be electron deficient. So here, see here, like this, because of this resonance, nitrogen is more electronegative. It can hold this negative charge, because of which this nitrogen act as electron deficient. So these resonance structures you should know, right? It's not necessary to draw and show you, right? The resonance structure I have shown you, right? So after resonating it will be like this. These things you should know, right? But let me show this once. So negative charge will be there on this. N double bond becomes single bond and nitrogen gets positive charge, right? So because of this thing it will be more electron deficient. So this can easily attacks this lone pair of electron form phosphorus, right? So this is nothing but azapiridine. And here what we get esters. So from acid to esters, we know that we have done this. How we will do? Acid we take, we convert it into acetyl chloride, and to this if we add water also we get, not water, if we add any alcohol we get esters, right? And the other method is we take this acid, react with alcohol and heat in presence of H2SO4, right? And then also we get esters. That is which we do in our lab, right? But in Metz-Novo reaction, using Metz-Novo reagent, how we will do acid to esters in this kind of reaction. So what happens in this is, see here, same thing, phosphor will bond with like this. Let me show that. N single bond N. Here negative charge will come, and here one electron withdrawing group. This is azapiridine, right? And here also one electron withdrawing group, and here phosphor will bind PPH3 and phosphor gets positive charge, no doubt. And alcohol is there. So what happens? This phosphor is more efficient. It has more affinity to bind with oxygen, right? So what happens? R dash OH is there. So with this lone pair it will bond and it will form PPH3 plus is there. Now it becomes neutral, and here R dash as usual, and here N, and this negative charge from acid will get proton, right? So NH here, and here electron withdrawing group, and here electron withdrawing group, no doubt. Till this you are clear, right? So, and we know that phosphor oxygen bond is stronger, right, compared to carbon oxygen bond. So it will take electron density, and this electron density moves on nitrogen. As here electron withdrawing group are there, this negative charge will be stabilized by the electron withdrawing group. These things we know. And here what we are left with, as it gives H plus, here we are left with RCOO minus, right? As it gives H plus, this nitrogen negative charge takes this H plus, we are left with this, right? So what happens? Here it will attack this. Here also during attraction, if it R dash has got stereochemistry, then inversion of stereochemistry occurs. But here we are not showing any stereochemistry, so we will just write RCOO R dash. This is R dash, and other things are same as usual. PO, PH3, 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 3 PH3, and here as usual N. Here one H will come, here one H will, here one electron withdrawing group, and here one electron withdrawing group. These things I have written, right? I have shown you in the previous video. So you need to write by yourself. Just see to that. You need to understand it and remember it, right? So the next example, let us see, right? This is also very interesting and simplest example. Here I have taken secondary amine. What is this secondary amine? Nitrogen attached to 2R groups are nothing but secondary amine. To this, first what I will add is that carbon dioxide, and the solvent I used is DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, and the second one is R double dash SH, thionyl group, and third reagent is P PH3 in dead. Just this should be second and this one should be third, right? So what happens? Carbon dioxide acts as electrophilic carbon. I will explain it, right? See here, nitrogen, let me show this lone pair here like this, and this is R and this is R dash, right? Carbon dioxide, C double bond O, double bond O. Because of these two electron negative atom, this will be electron deficient. So this is electrophilic center, and because of this lone pair it will be nucleophile, right? So nucleophile attack this electrophilic carbon and we get N, R, R dash, and here nitrogen is positive charge. To remove that positive charge, it takes the electron density from proton, and H will go as H plus, and electron density again it will get its lone pair. This story you know that, so I am not going to explain those things, or I am not going to write those things. Just I will write CO minus and double bond O, right? This is clear. And second, just make it 3 and this should be second, right? So what happens second? Using this, what we will get? The reaction we know. Let me write it directly. N, now single bond N, negative charge. Here this negative charge, it will take SH is there, so from that proton it will take H, so we are left with R double dash S minus, right? And here one electron withdrawing group will be there. Since we are using dead DAD, so carboxylate will be there, that group, ethyl carboxylate, electron withdrawing group, as I have discussed, so no need to now. And here what you get? PH3, and phosphor gets positive charge. This thing we know, right? So what happens here? Negative charge is there, this will bind with phosphor. Why only this will bind? Because phosphor oxygen bond will be more efficient. I mean, phosphor will be having more affinity with this oxygen, right? So what happens? N with lone pair R, R dash, and here C double bond O, and this O binded to phosphor, and here other valency, and here nitrogen, electron withdrawing group NH, and electron withdrawing group. And here you should see that R double dash S minus. This compound is there, right? This compound which we got, this compound, this is very unstable, and we maintain it at low temperature. We store it in low temperature because as it is very unstable, at high temperature it will get dissociated. So we store it in low temperature, right? So this reaction is carrying out in low temperature. So here this bond is there, right? It is also weak bond. Carbon nitrogen bond is very weak here, and here moreover it acts like same as carbon dioxide only, CO2. So what happens? This nucleophile attacks this carbon, and this electron density is taken by phosphor, as phosphor oxygen bond is very stable because phosphor has more affinity with oxygen, I have told, and this electron density moves on nitrogen. So what we will get? So R, N, R dash, lone pair will be on nitrogen, C double bond O, here we get S, R double dash. This is the required product, and other thing you will write by yourself, PPH3 double bond O, and this thing you know as usual we have done in the last examples. So this one is the third example, right? So this is easy. Similarly, I have got few more examples which are easy, you can do by yourself only, right? The mechanism you can write. If anything special is there, I will explain it, right? So one more thing, this also we have done, but let me give that example. R is there, R means any alkyl group, right? And here see here, OH is below the plane and here H, no doubt. Just we need to see the configuration of this leaving group will change. OH here, H is not a leaving group, right? So what here, P Me3 he is adding. Till now we used PPH3, but now PMe3, Ne3H azide group, that also have hold. Instead of dead he is in DIAD, diisopropyl azido dicarboxylate, right? And the solvent he has used is THF, tetrahydrofuran. So no change. The what happens, just inversion in configuration, other thing will remain as it is. OH which was below now comes above, and we are adding nucleophile is N3 minus, so here let me write N3, and the above hydrogen becomes below hydrogen, just the same thing. The things, the mechanism you can try by yourself, because these things I have explained in the previous class, right? Similarly, this is very interesting. This one is fourth or third? No, okay. Next problem, let us go with that. So alcohol I have taken, and they have given Cn is there here, Cn and OR dash, and they have given the reagents PPH3 DIAD, diisopropyl azido dicarboxylate, THF. The structure of this also I have given. Same, azido means N double bond N, electron withdrawing group. Isopropyl is there. First carboxylate, COO. Isopropyl means like this structure, 3 carbon and the oxygen linked to center carbon, CH3, CH, CH3, and center carbon is attached to oxygen. Similarly here, COO. This is the structure, right? Valency, everything is satisfied. This structure you should remember once I have told, right? So what is the product they have asked? Same thing, same happens with this, but here see here, alcohol, this OH will binds, right? And see here, this structure if you draw like this, see here, hydrogen is there here OR dash, and here C triple bond N, and here also C triple bond N. Because of this triple bond N, see here, if I remove H plus, this carbon gets negative charge. This is stabilized by this. So I used to add acid, right? Acid, because N minus gets H plus form acid or such things. But here this compound here, this H act as acid. Why it acts as acid? If it goes as H plus, the carbon gets negative charge. That negative charge is stabilized by electron withdrawing group. Here there are 2 electron withdrawing group, 2 CN, right? And here also if electron density moves here, it will stabilize this nitrogen, right? So because of this act as acid, right? So what happens here, R is there, so here this is the nucleophile mechanism. If I want to write the product, I can write directly, but let us see like this. So what happens, this RO, this will be bonded to PPH3, right? This is attached to nitrogen electron withdrawing group here nitrogen. This negative charge is gets this proton, so it becomes NH, and here also an electron withdrawing group, right? And this will be left, right? How? OR dash CN and negative charge. So this negative charge attacks this carbon, and this bond will be taken by phosphor, and this electron density moves on nitrogen, right? So what we will get, the direct product will be R CN and OR dash. The mechanism we will write, right? The hint and the shortcuts I have given it there. So this is the product, we will get it. So you please try to write along with me, so that it becomes easy for me to rub. Otherwise you pause the video and write it down, right? So next example, in Metz-Senobo reaction. All these examples are from Metz-Senobo reaction. R means substitution at any 5th position, and here this is phenol, OH group is there, and one more this ROH, right? And here same PPH3 DAD or anything they can use. Anything means electron withdrawing group, And what is the product? Product I got this one, OR, right? The mechanism, see here, one thing you need to know, whether this bond is stronger or this bond is stronger. The answer you should know. This bond will be very stronger. Why it is stronger? Because this is benzene ring, here resonance occurs like this. Because of this resonance structure, what happens here, instead of single bond there will be partial double bond, right? So this bond will be stronger compared to this bond. So what happens, as this bond is weaker, we can easily break this bond, right? The phosphor oxygen bond will be very strong, it can easily break this bond. And right, let me write the mechanism. So what happens here, N, single bond N, H, here electron withdrawing group, and here electron withdrawing group, right? Instead of doing like this also, you need not get confused, but let me write it. So here COOET, and here also COOET. These are electron withdrawing groups, right? So here what happens, phosphor will be there, PPH3 plus, right? So here also oxygen is there, here also oxygen is there, but this phosphor will be more affinity, it has more affinity with oxygen, we know that. But which oxygen? Chemoselectivity come into play, chemoselectivity, it will attack only this oxygen. The reason also I have told, because this bond will be very weak, it can be broken easily in the next step compared to this, because here it will be partial double bond. So what happens, as usual, phosphor gets neutralized, oxygen are here, and here nitrogen, here hydrogen, electron withdrawing group, right? And we are left with phenol, which is substituted phenol like this, OH. So this oxygen, what happens, it will attack this, and here if they have mentioned the stereochemistry of carbon, then it will be inversion stereochemistry like SN2. Otherwise we can show it like this, right? So phosphor oxygen bond will be very strong and it has more affinity, so it will form P double bond O, PH3, right? And this molecule as usual, N, here hydrogen, here electron withdrawing group, and here hydrogen, right? And the last thing, here what happens, here we get this phenol substituted, and here alcohol, and here this R. So this is our product. Same thing I have got. If you make it like this, just rotate it, you will get the same product, right? So this is the Miss-Chernobyl reaction in which we make use the chemoselectivity, right? Chemoselectivity, why only that oxygen, why not other oxygen, those things with the reason we need to see it, right? So few more reactions are there. So these are also very simple and easy reactions, right? So see here, here also chemoselectivity comes into play. See here, nitrogen, NH2, right? And here OH is there, and here same reagent, PPH3, and dead DEAD, and heated in tetrahydrofuran, heating condition, that is thermodynamic condition they have mentioned. So here see, nitrogen is also there, oxygen is also there, but you should remember that this phosphor PPH3 plus attached to nitrogen, and this hydrogen electron withdrawing group, and here electron withdrawing group is there. No, this phosphor will be more efficient, it has more affinity to oxygen compared to nitrogen. Here also chemoselectivity comes into play, right? So it has more affinity to oxygen compared to nitrogen. So this will bind with phosphor. Let me write like this. Afterwards, this bond will be taken by phosphor. Hydrogen will leave to make it neutral. And this nitrogen along with lone pair, it will attack like this. So here it was below the plane. Now SN2 reaction, stereochemistry inversion. So what happens? We get product to be like this. This was above and it also becomes above, and one hydrogen as its valence is 3, and other lone pair will be as usual, and the byproduct will be like POPH3 and DAD, which is reduced, that is it will get hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, right? So this is the product, and the mechanism you will write by yourself. Similarly here, one more example. This is also very simple one. I told same reagent, see here, same reagent, mechanism also will write. So oxygen and phosphor will be more affinity, so it will take, and nitrogen will leave this like SN2 reaction and forms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 membered ring, right? So it will be 5 membered ring, product I am writing. So this is 1, nitrogen has got R dash, hydrogen will go to neutralize that nitrogen. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, third position double bond, so double bond on third position, fourth position and fifth position, fifth position R group is there, so fifth position R group. So this is the product, and the reagents are same, PPH3 and DAD or DIAD, same thing, right? And this is one more example. So here they have made use of phenol, and here substitution is anywhere at this position R group is there, but here one more 1, 2, okay, double bond O R dash, right? First step they are used NaBH4. Second step what they have used, PPH3 and DAD, and they asked us the product. So what happens, first step reduction. So reduction means ketone group comes into, becomes alcohol, and phosphor will have more affinity to oxygen, but here this oxygen is phenolic oxygen, here double bond character will be more, and here it is single bond character. So this can be easily broken down, right? So next what happens, so this is easily broken down, and this will give its electron density, and it will go with phosphor, right? Mechanism you know, just I am giving you how the product is happening and the hints I am giving. The mechanism you know, because I have explained till now, right? So the final product formed will be like this: oxygen, see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 membered ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 membered ring, and the sixth position R dash is there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth position R dash is there, right? OH. Same thing, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth position R dash is there. OH will go with phosphor, right? So this is the product we get. It is Mitsunobu reaction. The mechanisms are same as that. If you understand that, it becomes easy for you to write these things. And next class we shall see with one more new reaction.